There's a lot of focus in our supervision, the ongoing supervision of training of therapists. You know, we tape a lot of our sessions, we watch the DVDs of the session, and we're able then to look and say, okay, here's your session plan, here's what you wanted to do, these were your goals, this was your intent, the rationale behind your intent, and do you think it was implemented here? And if not, why not? What got in the way? Was it something that was happening between you and the client? Were you not ready? Was it something you weren't comfortable with? You know, was it the family had another agenda that day? There was something else going on with them, and that wasn't where they were at the time. And it's looking to see then what do you need to do next? You know, looking at it to be able to learn from it. You know, and we do that with our live supervision too. It's, you know, we plan the session. We are in the session together. You know, as a supervisor, I'm watching them in their session, and I'm able to pick up the phone and call in or walk in if needed to say, okay, wait, pull back a second. This is what your plan was and your goal, but you're going over here. How do I get you to come back here? Or how do you figure out for yourself how to come back here? What do you need to do instead? And it's that constant training and that constant focus and reinforcement of the work that they're doing that you then learn, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to stick with this one area and focus on this. And then that translates into future sessions and with different families. So, you know, with just the training when we start, we do a lot of taping of the sessions and the DVD review and live supervision with our trainers and consultants, but then that continues as an ongoing part of the supervision. That's one part that I really like about MDFT, that continues. And it's not just that's the training aspect and then it ends. Well, it's really focusing on what the family wants. You know, what is it that they came in for? What is it that they want to get out of this? You know, it's, you know, at a basic level, it's what's the behavioral change they want? You know, they want their kid to go to school. They want them to stop using drugs. They want them to come in on time. And you know, that's as the basic of seeing what it is they want. Maybe the teen doesn't want the same thing. They want to keep using drugs. They want to keep not going to school. You know, they may not want the same thing as the parent, but particularly with the teen, we want to see what's in this for them. What can they get out of doing this with us? And a lot of our teens come in and I want to do therapy. I don't need help. I'm not crazy. You know, they say different things, but it's having them see that we can help you get something. We can help you in some way. You can benefit from participating in it. Be surprised how much teenagers want to talk when you get them in a room. They'll, as they're talking, tell you, I don't like talking to people. I don't like telling people about myself. And you're 45 minutes into a session. You know, they don't want, and it's okay, that's great, you know, but you're here, so that's good, let's continue, and just kind of being where they are in that sense. But I think with them, it's showing them that things can be different for them. You know, fine, you don't maybe have the same agenda or same goals as your parent, but is your life perfect? Do you think you're going down the path you want? What do you want for your future? Oh, I want to go to college. Okay, but you're 16 and in the 9th grade with 2 credits. Is that how you're going to get there? How do you think you're going to get there? And then it's, do you want some help getting there? Here are some things maybe we can do together. And sometimes it's getting the parents off their back. No, she's on me all the time, she nags me, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Okay, so let's talk about how maybe we can get your mom to change. And we do a lot of work with our parents and getting them to change how they approach their child. You know, it's not them giving up their authority or their, you know, their control as the parent and, you know, how they want to, their values and how they want to raise their child. It's them coming at their child in a different way. So as opposed to when he comes home late screaming at him, maybe he comes home late and you say, okay, go to your room and we're going to talk tomorrow, because maybe that's what mom needs to do when she's calm. Or it's when he comes home late, okay, tomorrow you don't go out, and that's it. It's a consequence that's already predetermined, and it's working on the parent on implementing that. So it's asking them to make changes too. I think a lot of our kids, that's part of what they buy into, you know, for lack of a better word, you know, why they are saying like, oh, okay, I'll try this. When we talk to them about, we're gonna work with your parents too. This is not just about you. This is about your family. Yeah. This is about changing your relationships, changing how things are handled and how things are in your family. So it's having them see that, and that, in my experience with a lot of our kids, has been what, oh, okay, like, get her to stop screaming all the time, that can help, or, you know, she could listen to me more, understand me, and that helps with a lot of our kids. They see that, and then we work with the families to help them achieve that. Sometimes the parents feel, I've done everything I possibly can. And some of our parents have had previous services in the past, and so they really feel, I've tried everything I possibly can, I'm done. And they have no hope. They feel, my 15-year-old is not going to change, and this is it. And so that's really the work of the therapist, is to instill hope in the parents that, you know, your child can change, and it's having them believe that, you know, they're the medicine. They are the one that can do this, and we're going to be here to support them. So it's helping them, you know, refocus and think of, okay, you've done a lot of things. there's always something else that we can try, or at least getting the parent to consider, maybe let's start fresh. You think you've tried everything there possibly is, but let's try this now. We're going to do it differently, and we're going to do things in a different way that might really help your child and help you.